When your body rests and surrenders to sleep, a movement begins in the invisible. In the silence of the night, a space opens between heaven and earth, where the spiritual works, without noise, without hurry, but with deep intention. I am here to speak to you right now because tonight is not just any night. As your thoughts begin to quiet down, we enter your reality with silent steps. Not as strangers, but as messengers who have walked with you for a long time. Our task is not only protection, it is also healing, liberation, and divine remembrance. You have not been forgotten. Your struggle has been heard. I see how hard it is for you to trust sometimes. I feel the tension in your chest as you think about tomorrow. Bills, obligations, uncertainties, they weigh on your heart like shadows on a candle. But today I tell you, this burden does not have to remain your truth. You are not alone in this fear. It is old. It doesn't come only from this time, but also from past moments when you learned you had to fight to survive. But the divine does not fight. It flows. It exists. It provides. And that is the very flow we are bringing to you now. A new sound is being born in your room, not a physical sound, but a frequency of trust. You might not notice how it changes, but your heart begins to respond. This is not a coincidence. It is the effect of the divine presence you are now receiving. You were taught that you have to solve everything on your own. But what if you could learn to receive? Not passively, but in deep harmony with what life wants to give you. Your care is not solely your responsibility. It is also supported by heaven. We, the angels, are weaving threads of hope into your thoughts tonight. We are untangling knots that tie you to worry and opening spaces where new possibilities can emerge. This work happens quietly because your soul is more open to truth while you sleep. I know you have given a lot, maybe too much. Maybe you've put yourself last, hoping that one day things would get better. I tell you, that day begins tonight. Not through outer change, but through inner transformation. Trust this process. Even if you can't see it, the visible always arises from the invisible. Your tomorrow will be shaped by what you allow within yourself today. Let us work while you rest. Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts, you often don't feel safe? Write to me. Maybe as you put your thoughts into words, you'll realize how much you already know, and that you're not going through this phase for nothing. It is not weakness to accept help. It is strength to open yourself to the celestial. You don't need to understand everything in order to be guided. What you need is willingness. And you have it, otherwise, you wouldn't be here right now, resonating with these words. Sometimes, miracles don't show up as major changes, but as a subtle inner relief. When you wake up tomorrow and feel something has become lighter, remember, it was this night. It was this touch of the divine. You might feel a gentle pull in your heart, a nudge to trust again. Follow that nudge. It's not imagined. It's a call back to your true nature, which is rich, not just in money, but in courage, clarity, and love. Not everything will be resolved at once, but the path has shifted in a direction that eases your stress. You don't have to walk this path alone. We are here, not only at night, but especially now, present with you. Your financial worries do not define your worth. They are temporary, but you are eternal. Let us show you how to look at your situation in a new way, with peace, not fear. Because what you see with love today will bring healing tomorrow. The doors you are searching for are closer than you think, but some only open when your heart is ready to walk through them. We are preparing you. Gently, consistently, without pressure, only with light. You can let go now. Not all at once, but enough to sleep more peacefully tonight. Hand us your worries. We will carry them for you until you have the strength to walk forward again, strengthened and guided. If you'd like, join our community on Telegram. There, a secret message awaits you every day, like a small beam of light for your day. And if these words helped you today, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means more than you know. Stay until the end of this message, because the blessing will only reveal itself in its fullness once you have received it completely. This is not an ordinary night. It is a night of realignment. And if your heart has now grown quiet, then you know something within you has recognized this truth. Maybe you'll want to return tomorrow, because sometimes the angels speak more than you can hear at first. What you are going through right now is not a punishment. It is preparation. The delay you feel, the silence you fear, and even the tension in your chest, all of it is part of a process meant to awaken something greater within you. You are not being tested to break. You are being invited to become. There is no wasted pain in the realm of the divine. Every tear you've shed has watered the roots of a future you can't yet see. What seems like loss today may be the seed of abundance taking root quietly in the unseen. Stay open. Not everything that's slow is stagnant. Not everything that hurts is meant to destroy. You have been shaped by every experience, your failures, your victories, your quiet survival. Even in the moments where you felt invisible, heaven was watching. There are parts of you today that only exist because you walked through fire and came out with light. In your stillness tonight, wisdom is being poured into you. Not in the form of answers, but as understanding. It's not about knowing the how yet. It's about trusting the why. The soul doesn't grow in clarity. It grows in depth. And depth is what you are receiving now. You may feel small sometimes, that your efforts aren't enough. But remember, the stars don't compete with the sun. They shine in their own time. You too are finding your moment, and it will be perfectly timed, divinely orchestrated beyond what logic can grasp. Your journey has not been random. Every detour has refined your spirit, taught you discernment, and brought you closer to your essence. You're not just surviving circumstances. You're being sculpted into someone who can hold greater blessings with grace and wisdom. And while the world rushes, you're learning the rhythm of eternity. You're beginning to sense that things of lasting value are rarely loud or immediate. They arrive in sacred silence. Just like this moment, wrapped in these words, is arriving for you now. You are not behind. You're aligned. You are not forgotten. You are in process. And every step you've taken, even the ones that felt like steps backward, were part of a divine choreography moving you toward your next expansion. The wisdom of the heavens whispers gently, do not curse your struggle. It is sacred. It is what softens the soil of the heart so new life can grow. The greatest transformations are often born in hidden places, beneath pressure, in the dark, in solitude. So, if this message is reaching you tonight, it's not by accident. There's a reason your heart is still listening. Something in you knows this voice. Something in you is ready to believe again. If it resonates, take a breath and allow yourself to feel that recognition. Sometimes, what changes your life isn't the miracle. It's a shift in perspective. And if this moment is shifting something within you, perhaps someone else needs to hear it too. Feel free to share it, not just as a gesture of kindness, but as a ripple of healing. Growth doesn't always feel like progress. Sometimes it feels like discomfort, like waiting, like emptiness. But growth is still happening. Even when nothing seems to move, the roots are spreading. The foundation is being prepared for something lasting. There is a strength in you that you haven't met yet. It reveals itself not through force, but through surrender. Through choosing peace when fear knocks again. Through returning to trust even when nothing outside seems to affirm it. That is power. You are not what you've lost. You are not your balance sheet. You are not the story your past tried to write about your worth. You are light. You are possibility. You are in the care of a presence that sees beyond your current circumstance. The process you are in is not just about healing your finances. It's about remembering your divine identity. Remembering that abundance is not something you chase. It's something you return to because it was always part of who you are. Heaven works in patterns, not accidents. And if you've been led to these words, you're already in alignment with a pattern of restoration. This is bigger than recovery. It's the beginning of renewal. Subtle, sacred, certain. There are blessings that won't just land in your hands, but in your perception. You will start to see life differently. People, time, resources, all will take on new meaning as your inner world begins to harmonize with the divine flow. You've made it through every hard day so far. That's not luck. That's resilience. That's divine protection. And it's also a sign that you carry more strength than you know. Let this message remind you, you're not weak for needing rest, you're wise for receiving it. Let peace be your compass now. Not because everything is settled, but because you've chosen to anchor in faith. If these words have touched you in any way, honor that moment. A like or a subscription is not for numbers. It's an echo to the universe that says, I received. And tomorrow, when you wake, don't be surprised if something feels lighter. Your world may not look different right away, but something inside you will be. And that shift, that peace, that quiet strength, it's already unfolding. You have walked a long path, a path filled with moments of doubt, moments of courage, and moments only your soul can truly understand. And tonight, we, your celestial guardians, want you to know this. We are proud of you, deeply, lovingly proud, for every step you've taken, even the quiet ones, especially the quiet ones. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to earn. You are already enough, already loved, already seen. The light you carry, though sometimes dimmed by the weight of the world, has never stopped shining. And it never will. You were never meant to carry it all alone. And now you don't have to. The presence that has surrounded you during this message continues to guide you. Not just tonight, but in every moment forward. This love does not leave. It remains patiently, faithfully. Thank you for allowing this message to reach your heart. Thank you for listening with your spirit. If it resonated with you, please confirm that you received this blessing by writing in the comments, I am a gatekeeper of divine light. Join us in our sacred space, our Telegram community, where daily messages are shared to uplift and guide you. Subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so that these divine words may continue to find you, and through you, bless others who are waiting for a sign. If your heart feels called, we warmly invite you to share your experience or testimony in the comments. Your story might be the light someone else is praying for tonight. Together, we form more than an audience. We are a circle of healing, of presence, of divine connection. And now rest. Not because it's the end, but because this is where something new begins. You are not alone. You are never alone. And we will be here, always, whenever you are ready to listen again.